Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, what a bright, shiny morning it is in Mumbai. So I think this is great to see that finally the rain gods have spared us for the time being and that the sun is on the bright side in Mumbai. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the AI Conclave 2025 right here in Mumbai, powered by N-Cube Collaborations, a platform which is dedicated to bringing thought leaders like all of you, innovators and the change makers to drive meaningful conversations and industry transformation. My name is Bhavna Bhatia, in the industry for over 15 plus years, and it's indeed my honor once again to collaborate with N-Cube Collaborations and be a part of this wonderful 2 days event, and of course honored to be your host for today. Well, over the next 2 days, let's look at the theme. We talk about lead, learn, and celebrate, where we are here diving into the breakthroughs, the big ideas, and those bold minds shaping the future of AI. This conclave is all about learning practical, real-world AI skills. We also talk about discovering those cutting-edge transformations, celebrating excellence at the AI Excellence Awards, which is happening tomorrow, so stay tuned on that. And of course, it's also about building a dynamic ecosystem of industry leaders, innovators, and change makers. While in the morning I was discussing with a few thought leaders, it's obvious that small gatherings and intimate gatherings like this can create a profound impact because you get to network with one another, learn from one another, and of course create those great relations ahead which will help all of us professionally. Also get set and ready for power-packed sessions on topics like AI in the public sector and account aggregators. We also look at talking about ethics, governance, and of course, responsible AI. We also talk about the next-gen cybersecurity, another very pivotal topic to explore. And of course, the AI-driven future of BFSI and insurance. We all know that how this industry has evolved in great leaps and bounds over the last decade. Let's see what is in store for the next decade ahead. So it's interesting to see how the evolution progresses. But as any event progresses, so does the start and the inauguration of the event. And it's indeed our honor to call upon a couple of dignitaries for the lamplighting. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up. Firstly, the man and the advisor behind N-Cube Collaborations, Dr. Narendra. A big, big round of applause. May I also call upon Mr. Hariharan Mishra, Prashant Pereira, and Rakesh Chandra Goyal to please join us. Give us the honor of your presence. Of course, Shivan as well, please do join us. He's going to be our first speaker today. And let's invite all our leaders on stage for the lamplighting. And ladies and gentlemen, in India, we always believe that one of our integral parts to start off any event is, of course, by remembering the Almighty, and also it invokes the spirit of knowledge and wisdom. So the light which all our leaders will further help us in the lamplighting will only bring in and invoke the thought of wisdom. With this, may I invite all our dignitaries to join us for the group photograph, allow us an opportunity to get you captured. And for all our audience members, let's encourage them with a warm round of applause for wishing us the very wisdom on the start of our event. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot in store for all of you. But before we move ahead, of course, a big thank you to all our dignitaries for joining us. And can I request Dr. Narendra to please join us on the stage for the welcome note. Of course, he needs no introduction. He's been in the industry since the industry has grown, I would say. He's somebody who's been here since over 3 decades and plus. And every time you meet him, you only feel that he's getting younger. I'm yet going to be asking him what's the secret behind his energy, but I think it's going to only showcase through the mic. Let's give him a big round of applause as we welcome him, ladies and gentlemen.
At the outset, on behalf of NCube Collaboration and all my, the sponsors, as well as all the channel partners, or you can say all the stakeholders, I extend a hearty welcome to all of you. It is really a good beginning today we are doing. NCube Collaboration, all of you are aware that it is a knowledge imparting platform. We have been doing similar programs from 2020. I still remember 2020 during COVID, whether we can have or not, we did the Connect Future Ready Leaders in the India's Amrit Kal in Hotel Lalit. From that small beginning, now that program had already completed 4 editions, and the next edition will come in January. And similarly, this was the new initiative we thought, because we have been focusing on human resources, banking, international finance, and also in the Indian economy and such other subjects. We have must have done more than 60 webinars so far. But this artificial intelligence, all of you are aware, yesterday only, government launched its first framework for artificial intelligence. Earlier, it was followed by Reserve Bank of India. They have also launched their called Free AI. So the whole thrust is we need to promote and we must not put any restraint on the innovation part of AI. AI should be welcomed from all of us. And at the same time, AI has other part where ethics and fairness and in terms of the deepness with which these models have been developed, and there is no bias on that front. And with that type of AI, whichever productive areas, it will have a big impact, and it will result in more and more efficiency and higher productivity and reaching the results much lesser time than otherwise. Of course, the people, most of the current students and all of them will have to definitely adopt AI, because you must be seeing some of the big players other side have announced lot of people being sacked or removed because they are not adopted the emerging technology, whether AI or machine learning or cloud computing, or similarly, because in the all of you are knowing which is that company globally is having a big valuation in AI. We have some students. Which is the company? You know anybody here? Of course, our Pereira will be knowing. NVIDIA. NVIDIA, all of you have heard? It is having the highest market valuation. And their NVIDIA promoter came to India. And just when that company is doing, the China launched, that is one of their program, free AI framework, or their program. And that program, still people will not trust into going there, because China means you have to be very careful. So whereas I have some statistics I will tell you, that the India, even though we thought that we are behind the schedule, in terms of the adoption of AI, we are much, much, much higher. And just I thought I will have that data. I put the, on the, made our, this same artificial intelligence. So adoption rate, India leads Asia Pacific with 92% employees already using AI. You see? And whereas the global average is 78% and APAC is 51%. So in that respect, our future generation will have more adoption and they will be globally needed. Who are all qualified in this emerging technology, they can provide a lot of innovation and means edge than others, then the company will definitely take them. And maturity index, Peak's Decision Intelligence Index puts India at 64 out of 100. Well ahead of US, what you can say, US, what is the rate? 52. We are 64. And UK, 44. So whenever I was generally thinking that we are yet to take off, but it is not so. Showing it is the most AI already ready market among the three. Then only 2% of the Indian workers are unsure if AI is used. In the sense, people have understood AI has to be there, whereas 18% in the US. And 78% of the junior staff expect AI to positively impact jobs in the next 5 years, whereas it is in the 47% in US. So agentic AI usage, 33% of the Indians already used agentic AI. In this group, how many are using AI in their own? No, see, good. This is still states correctly. More than 60 to 70% are using. So I am very happy that way. So then we have 16% of the world's talent, AI talent, with 263% talent growth since 2026 and 1 million plus AI jobs projected by 2026. Students also wish to know. Then we have Bharat Jan, Sarvam 1, Hanuman Everest, and India AI Mission. So these are all the new, our indigenous platform. So one more thing, all of you, that the government of India is going to have International AI Summit. You know, once I think in Canada, or no, France, our Prime Minister visited AI Summit. It was the global AI Summit. France took the first. And now, in February 26, India is hosting similar global AI Summit. And one primary model of our own indigenous program will be launched that time. So I am very happy that N-Cube Collaboration AI initiative is prelude to the government initiative. See, everybody will have a small contribution with this knowledge or other whatever we are. So we will be having, that will amass into a greater positive of support of India. With this small introduction, and you can find whichever happening globally and domestically, our N-Cube collaboration will connect with them, and we will try to bring, we are a startup only. We are not with the objective of making any money, but with the objective of linking and reaching out to a large segment of the society, so that we will have a feeling that in the process of India's progress towards Vikasit Bharat, in terms of creating leaders, our N-Cube collaboration has done a what you call humble effort. Thank you very much, and I wish all our speakers and all the audience who are here, you are well in time. I greatly appreciate. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Dr. Narendra always has his tonality, his diction very clear, but more than what I always feel impressed is his vision and the way and the opportunity that after all the years being in the industry, he still wants to connect. He still wants to do a lot for the industry. I think for that thought and for N-Cube collaborations, let's give them a mighty round of applause for taking up such a humble task and of course progressing it forward.